You've handed out money for lots of disasters.
An explosion on the Deepwater Horizon. The rig burned for 2 days, eventually sinking and triggering the largest oil spill in U.S. history.
What was different about the BP oil spill?
The sheer volume of claims. In the BP oil spill, Deepwater Horizon rig explosion closed the Gulf waters because of the leaking natural oil coming up from that leak. I received in 16 months 1,250,000 claims from 50 states and 35 foreign countries. A dozen claims from Maryland, 3 or 4 claims from Alaska, 2 from Idaho. People would file a claim and say, I own a restaurant in Maryland. My restaurant specializes in Gulf shrimp. There are no shrimp coming up from the Gulf, and therefore I have lost customers. Please pay me $1 million. I'll show you that my revenue is way down. We received claims, so many claims, and yet in 16 months we managed to distribute $6.5 billion to about 500,000 people. Over half of the claims were ineligible. People took a chance, but ineligible.
BP paid the billions?
BP paid every dime. And BP said to me, at President Obama's insistence, I might add, pay the claims. We'll deal with our captive insurer later. And we think there are other companies that bear some of the contribution of this for letting that rig explode. It wasn't all our fault. There were other companies responsible. We'll take care of them later. Right now, pay the claims.
And how did you decide about the shrimp and the restaurant versus look at each one individually?
That's right. You show us that your damage was attributable to the oil spill. Now, we'll assume it's attributable if you're in a geographic area like right on the Gulf, where the oil came or was present or offshore. We'll pay those claims immediately. As you go inland or go to another state or another country, you're going to have to show a causal connection between the exposure to the oil and your damages.
The oil spill was one of many tragedies Feinberg handled. He explains how he helped victims of 9/11, the Pulse nightclub shooting, and many more tragedies in our full interview at johnstossel.com.